Now I got nothing to say.
So
Breaks continue.
let me start from the beginning. There is a Sailor Moon ripoff hentai that's
It all
called
started
Angel
with World War
Blade.
II.
But in Angel Blade, whenever they do the transformation magic, like you actually see the character, just like in Sailor Moon, how she strips down, but you just see her silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see the silhouette. It is very
Nipples.
obviously lips, everything. There is one scene where she spins around to for the thigh highs to go up, and it's just butthole right there in
Oh
the
my.
screen.
Oh, like a cat wanting attention.
I said it's hentai, and it definitely is.
I
But
saw
it's-
that cartoon girl's pussy lips. Good lord.
Yeah. But it is a much longer drawn out transformation sequence. So you should definitely research that for your superhero character.
Well, your transformation sequence will be like, just a kind of a fit dude transform.
So
Yeah, completely stripping down, naked.
before I started recording, we're talking about mutants and masterminds and characters we want to make. And Mahogany, I haven't heard her this excited about something this early on a Sunday ever. And she was very into it. And then it led into Frakes talking about hentai, and I just had to hit the record button. So now everybody's caught up.
Well, I was just referring to the transformation animation because we had talked about how Sailor Moon, when they would transform, they had to cut some of that for time because they had a very long transformation sequence.
Mm-hmm.
And I
All
just
right,
love the idea of a very lengthy transformation in the middle of combat where the main hero gets completely naked right in the middle of combat to get magical garments thrown on them. And it details every single aspect of the thigh highs going up and the shoes appearing.
And the
being polished.
shing sounds.
And the shing.
These things. Yes. And then they do a quarter turn,
Yep.
and their head turns up, the chin
And they-
goes up.
They throw up the peace sign.
A little bit of dewy lipstick gets applied right at the end.
Well, how else are you going to know they're sexy?
Exactly.
My penis will tell me.
I have a sexometer right there next to my balls.
Yeah. Is that a flutter? You're sexy.
Oh, that got a little heavier down there. Interesting. My brain isn't working as rapidly.
Picture, what was it on The Office when Dwight was talking about, are you into Erin? Because I know when I look at her, I feel an excess amount of blood rushing to the tip of my penis. Did you get that same feeling?
Oh, Dwight.
I wish he had stayed as literal throughout the entire season or series as he was in the first season, where he was
You mean
just
a
literal and serious all the time.
I mean, a cartoon character.
Yes. I like cartoons.
I don't think you can it's usually the opposite direction for most sitcom characters. They start off as a normal funny person and then they turn into cartoon versions of themselves. It sounds like Dwight goes in the other direction.
Well, he is a contrarian by nature. I'm not going to say that the writers of The Office took that into account when they wrote the first season.
Yeah, none of these TV writers know if they're going to have a job past the first season or the first episode, to be honest with you. But
Airing a pilot has to be the most nerve-wracking thing in the world.
hell, just showing it to an executive, and here's our pilot, and they'll go, all right, put it on TV at a very terrible time slot, and if anyone watches it, we'll think about it.
What was that really bizarre 80s TV show about the little girl alien or little girl robot? Vicky something? Small Wonder. Yeah, was she a robot?
She was a robot.
I only vaguely remember that show.
That's because after it originally aired in a nighttime slot, it immediately got shunted to Saturday mornings before cartoons started.
Nobody's gonna watch that shit.
No.
Yeah, and then it had 2 seasons.
Yeah, my brother insisted that I remember that show. That's the only reason why I remember it. He pulled it up. You remember this show? I was like,
Is this the same brother that we told to watch Ticks?
Yes.
Has he watched Ticks yet?
I don't know.
Ask him.
I feel like he told me about something. Oh, I remember. It wasn't Ticks.
Was it Panic?
No, he
They
watched.
call me Panic because I never do.
What did he watch? He watched the
Battlefield
the
Earth?
Batman musical.
Oh.
Yeah.
My parents are dead. My parents are dead.
I really
It's
think
time
that's
to
a
fight
song.
crime, dressed as a bat.
I think that might be a song in there. Holy Musical Batman.
How did this? Okay, so I was about to.
That's what it's
bring up-
called.
I was about to bring up a sitcom that I thought was obscure, but apparently had 4 seasons. Does anybody remember Out of This World? It's about like a teenage girl that's part alien that can stop time.
Yes. Yeah, I was getting that mixed up with Small Wonder. That's why I was like, is she an alien or is she a robot?
Yeah,
Did she have the little crystal thing that lit up to speak to her?
Speaks to her father on whatever planet he's on, I think is how it went.
That's right.
Yeah, but her one alien power, she puts her fingertips together and like stops time for like a few minutes. And like,
So she had the Zach Morris power.
she got the breaking the fourth wall and getting time to think power.
God, I wish I had that.
It's usable.
Yeah. Do you realize how much more I would have accomplished if I could stop time? How many women I would have dated by not saying the thing that immediately popped into my head?
No, if you could have stopped time, it would be infinitely worse from you. Imagine you and
Being
everything
able to
you say to
overthink.
people with time to overthink.
Yeah, horrible.
That's what I was thinking. I'd overthink.
Just spiral, and
But
time would
girl-
start back up, and my hair's all disarrayed.
I'd just be gone, like the time
girl would
started
see you-
back.
The girl would see you awkwardly smile, and the next thing you know, she blinks, and there you are with your eyes bugging out, like just tears pouring down your face.
Looking like Charlie from that Pepe Silva episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I really like how little I think about words before I use them.
It's got to be nice. I wouldn't know, but it's got to
That's
be
why
nice.
I laugh at a lot of my own jokes. I didn't know that those were the words that were going to come out of my mouth when I started talking. And I'm delighted that it happened. If I could pause and think about shit that I would say, all that dark humor would be gone. Just gone. Well, that might actually hurt somebody's feelings. If I had time to think about that, I wouldn't tell jokes.
I would tell better ones, I think. I found a die in the Walmart parking lot today, a D6.
Oh.
But it's not a D6. It's just a 6-sided die with the words how, why, when, where, what, and who on it.
Do not roll that. Do not roll
Yes.
that. That is a trap.
What? He rolled?
He rolled it.
Oh no. You've just
feel like
unlocked some eldritch Fey Lord.
I feel like it's actually
Walmart?
just a piece from some board game, like
I
some
think
new
so
game.
too, yeah. I hope it isn't. I hope it isn't some of those like sex dice.
Yeah, well,
That's
there's a
I mean-
solid 20% chance that was in somebody's anus.
Ah!
Say any dice is a sex dice if you try hard enough.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to give anybody 2d6 inches. I'm afraid it's just off the table.
I mean, you could still roll
Technically
two.
not off the table.
Chances are
Anyway.
low this will be accurate.
But I just
Their limited
sometimes
imaginations.
I want to imagine that there is magic in the world, you know? So I really dive into that fantasy. Recently, I learned about a clown who caused the death of 75 people by floating in a tub drawn by 4 geese in 1870 something.
I thought you were going to tell us the John Wayne Gacy story for a second.
No, 1874, 75, something like that. This-
1875.
In 1874, a clown caused the death of 75 people.
What were you, a prospector in that story?
I think he's a Swedish immigrant to Michigan.
Yeah, but I'm Norwegian. But no, it's just this dude had this like advertisement put out that he was going to be drawn by geese down this river. And the gimmick was he actually had a motorboat under the little tub that would push him along. And it just looked like he was being pulled by the geese. But hundreds of people showed up and the suspension on the bridge gave out and 75 people died.
Well,
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard of from a clown.
I'm like, that's some chaotic Fae vibe right there. Gonna kill him with laughter.
That's like a curse right there. That's like a clown that just cannot stop killing people accidentally and just
Yes.
fucking life.
But I can't not be the center of attention.
You could stop being a clown. Never.
Being a clown is who I am. Sorry, I digress. I saw that earlier and had to share that with somebody before I let my nightmares tear me apart.
Let me open Owlbear. I forgot. Hold on. Then we can get going.
oh, is there a map? There is a map.
We're on the same map, you know.
Yeah, we are amidst a dungeon crawl at level 3.
The best time for a dungeon crawl, in my opinion.
Thankfully, you gave us the opportunity to have silvered weapons. Otherwise, we would be so fucked.
No, I just don't like combat to last goddamn forever.
No, Freaks has it right.
You posted Owlbear in the wrong Discord.
Oops, sorry.
Did you now?
It's
Oh,
in
God.
homebrew art. It's fine.
That means Kevin's gonna jump on. Hold on.
Oh God, no!
Get out of there quick.
Delete it! Delete it!
Find it. I'll delete it.
There's got to be a way for me to delete it. I can.
There you go. I've deleted the message.
That was close. We almost got a very loud ah.
No, you get.
He wouldn't be in the Zoom call. He'd be
He'd just be in the fucking Owlbear. It'd be the perfect amount of Kevin. Like just him moving a pip around a silent board. Perfect. Mwah. Chef's kiss.
He says he listens to this show and we talk shit about him a lot. So, like, it's accurate.
We're the worst friends in the world.
Just terrible people.
Friends.
When he had that heart troubles, he doesn't like me to call it a heart attack, even though we all know that's what it was.
What was a stroke?
Something involving his heart, but like he's first night showing back up the game, I was like, did your heart give out because your head's so big and it just couldn't keep up with the blood up to that big head of yours? That's the kind of friends we are.
Fucking awful.
It was terrible.
Well, I'll say that when I came home for my dad's funeral and we watched that really depressing episode of The Orville, you just turned to me and was like, you feel better yet?
All this robot suicide, take your mind off the family death.
Yeah. While laughing, by the way.
Let's watch Willow.
That laughter right there, while quote unquote consoling me.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. You know, I laughed so hard I hurt my back at a bar the other day, and it was I was talking with a friend, and she mentioned how she at one point in time wanted to go into business with Caroline. Caroline passed from brain aneurysm a few years ago. We were super close friends for 17 years. I've never had a death hit me as hard as that one did. And when she said that, I was like, well, it's a good thing you didn't go into business because we all know how that would have ended. I laughed until my back hurt.
Oh no.
That's fucking terrible.
Just terrible.
But hey, if you can't laugh at death,
Yeah.
you're probably a sane person.
The day she passed, I'll post it on Facebook. You still owe me a Jersey Mike sandwich because we ate those like twice a month on Tuesdays. That was me acknowledging her passing.
Yeah,
Everybody grieves in their own way.
Yeah.
She won that, in other words, basically.
Yeah. I'm never getting that sandwich.
Yeah.
Never.
You are-
Real shame.
fuck you and your sandwich desire. All right.
I thought about putting her number in at the Jersey Mike's place to see if she had enough points left over. The free sandwich.
I mean,
Taking sandwiches out of her kid's mouth.
no, she owes him that sandwich.
Yeah.
That is a debt of honor.
Yeah.
I got a out of Jeff. Nice.
I'll take it.
Oh, God. All right. When last we hold on, let me gather myself here. When last we left off, you guys had just ran in, raided a room with some were-rats in it. One of them happened to be a priest of the were-rat god, whose name I slipped my mind. Shit. Oh, anyway, one of the
Ratatouille.
yes, the were-rat god Ratatouille. One of the demon servitors of Lamashtu, the greater god of monsters. And after you finished them off, you did a little light looting, and that's pretty much where we left off, because I think it just kind of deteriorated into us talking about some bullshit. I don't even know.
Your upcoming superhero game.
Oh yeah. It'll feel almost seamless, actually, if you're listening from one episode to the other today.
You decided you didn't want to continue gaming because you wanted to talk about your superhero game.
Well, I'm excited to be able to run a different genre, and I like superheroes.
I know, I'm not blaming you. I'm excited to play a different game, but we're still playing this game right now. And
I'm excited to
Fidelis-
play this game.
Yeah.
Okay,
Frank,
we are.
fuck.
If Frank
I'm
shuts
saying
up,
the same. I was trying to drive
If
us
Frank
back
shuts
into
up.
that.
if Frakes shuts up, we will
Good
Yeah,
luck.
Frank, stop talking.
stop interrupting me, Frakes.
Yeah, Franks.
At least y'all are saying it right.
I want to
Yeah,
jump
Franks.
in so bad.
Come on in, Jeff. The water's fine.
Yeah.
You yell at Franks.
Yeah,
It wouldn't make me
Please.
feel better.
you'd be surprised. It'd make you feel better to yell at Franks, at Kevin Moore, but.
Yeah. Fuck Franks, whoever that guy is.
Yeah, well, he's that cool kind of character that's a Frankenstein from that novel series. At any rate, so picking up back into the lair of the were-rat cult, you guys are standing around some bodies, stuffing your pockets with a little jingle and a jangle, and now ready to move on. If you consult the map,
Moving north,
yep, your path to go is northwards. So who's
checking for
taking the lead?
traps.
I guess that would be you then. All right, let me get my Fog of War revealer handy. All right, there you go. You peek around the corner and see another long hall ahead of you. But you can tell that the wall on the south side of the hall stops short, about 25 feet down, revealing an open space at the end.
Stealthing up there.
All right, make a stealth check for me.
What is the light situation in this hole?
Everything here is dimly lit or not lit at all. I assumed you guys hadn't doused your light sources, so
No,
No.
there's still light coming from my antlers.
Actually, so yeah, I guess it's useless to stealth. So
not
just walk-
necessarily.
just walk around the corner.
All right.
No, that's good because I'm not super stealthy and I want to be near.
All right.
I mean, there is a difference between, carrying a flashlight while tiptoeing and carrying a flashlight while saying, "Hey, any of you fuckers here?"
Here's where the corner is, Jeff. I moved your pip toward it.
Okay.
You move up to the corner, and you just gonna walk on around or take a peep or what?
Well, we'll take a peek, of course.
All right, then make a stealth check for that.
Well, that's rolled a natural 20 on that one.
All right. You quickly, very quickly, move your one eye around the corner, lightning fast, and you see an ogre sitting in the corner holding a club as if he's ready to attack. But he's wearing such a large helmet that it looks like he's having difficulty to see. He's basically got like oversized ceremonial robes, a helmet on. It's clear he heard your combat from the room around the corner, echoing up the hallway. It's only your stealthiness itself that has prevented you from getting walloped in the head.
Whisper back, use my message. Looks like an ogre-sized creature who wants to have some fun.
Ooh-wee, I do.
Ooh-wee.
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 Shoot at the face, Jess, so we can just move on.
Good point.
I'm
just going to rush right into the room.
All right.
Right over here, and then shoot it.
Okay, you're gonna rush right in the room. Like I said, he heard you and has been waiting for this, so he takes a swing at you as you go by.
Oh.
Let's see, ogre.
I misheard. I thought we were getting the jump on him.
That's what I thought.
No. I described him as like holding a club ready for action. He clearly heard the combat down the hall. You just happened to peek around in such a way that he did not see you do it. So if
but
you want
his
to take that
clothing
back,
is comically large.
yeah, he's wearing like an oversized robe and an oversized helmet, ceremonial. But if you want to double back on that, since you didn't understand me.
No, go ahead. Whatever.
All right. He takes a swing at you with his club, and I get a 25.
You hit.
Okay. All right. Wraith attempts to zoom across the room. However, the ogre takes a wild swing at him as he does, doing not too great a damage. But still, it's a great club held by an ogre, so it's still 11.
All right.
All right, and that's. But you go ahead and you can take an action, then we'll roll initiative. If you do anything else,
I will shoot him, and that will be a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
His touch AC.
Yep.
And it's going to be okay. 8, 6, 4, 9 points of damage.
9 points. All right. So wrong place to write that. Let's do initiatives. Ryan, what you got?
11.
11. Oath board.
1.
Nicholas.
19.
19. Wraith.
13.
13. And Ogre Guard. Let's do you. Okay. All right. Wraith, you're first, but only because I know that you can beat the Ogre's initiative bonus.
Yeah, I got a +3.
He's got a -1.
Aw, -1 buddies.
All right. Can he hit me from there?
Let's see. Yes, actually. No, yeah, he can hit you from there. He's pretty much got any angle in the room. Hold on. I'm going to reveal this for you just because I know it's not visible in the thing, but here you go. There is an extra doorway. He's like guarding a doorway out of the room as well.
Okay.
So there you go. What are you doing?
Full defense.
Full defense. Anything else?
Nope. Just full defense right this second.
All right. The ogre quickly. Sorry, there's a gnat in here. Bugging me. It's like
I thought that was due to your roll.
No.
Like it was just so bad, your hands went up.
No. The ogre does take a swing at you. However, given the confined nature of the room, his strike hits the wall, effectively kind of stopping it before it's able to get to you, Wraith. I only rolled a 12.
Okay.
Next is 11. Ryan, you see.
Fidelis rolled a 19.
Yeah.
I totally skipped you. I'm sorry. For some reason, it looks like a 9 the way I drew it. So yeah, I'll come back to. Go ahead, Fidelis. My bad. Sorry.
All good. Fidelis is going to, with his masterwork cold iron glaive, he is going to take up position next to Wraith and hopefully distract the ogre with a strike from his glaive. Natural 18, 23.
23 will hit.
Yeah. That is 12 points of damage.
Will.
And I would also like to do a knowledge
Nature.
yes, on this creature
All right.
to determine any weaknesses or strengths that this particular ogre has.
Ogres, their strength is obviously their strength, and their weaknesses are generally their intelligence. They have a tough hide, and not much else going for them besides their size and reach.
Nothing special about this.
No, he's just a guy. He's just an ogre in ceremonial armor with a club guarding a hallway.
Not to be that guy, but did Frakes provoke?
I was considering it already used up, so on Jeff.
But you've gone since then.
I know,
Oh, okay.
but like I'm giving a pass as a bonus for me skipping his initiative. Sorry.
I thought that's what had happened, so I didn't bring it up. Ogre.
Well, I didn't want to send my Eagly in there to take an attack of opportunity if I didn't have to.
No, you're clear until Wraith's next turn.
I figured that's why Fidelis didn't mention anything about coming out of order until after I had a chance to be hit at.
No, you got hit as soon as you ran in before we even rolled initiative.
He rolled again because I did my initiative, then it was going to do its initiative. It did its initiative. Then you said, wait a second, I'm supposed to be at 17.
Oh, I thought you rolled a 21 anyway.
No, I was at 13.
Oh, damn it, Terrence.
What? Sorry.
That's what I get for not listening.
I told you it was messed up. At the end of this round, we'll be back to normal. Okay, I'm just skipping attacks of opportunity until the next round. Just deal with it. Fucking deal with it.
I really wanted to get hit by a club.
Okay, I will.
No one ever.
We'll get hit by a club next time.
I don't have a club, but I can shoot you.
Ryan, go.
All right, Ryan's going to move into the room and
Get hit by a
attack.
club. I'm kidding.
I will club your club. Attacking with the Lucerne, that is a 21 to hit.
That will do it.
All right.
That's very lucerning.
And then, let's see, that is 12 damage from the Silver Sheen Lucerne. And then I'm going to roll Knowledge Nobility to see if that ogre knows anybody I know. Anybody cool?
He's an ogre princess.
It knows Sir Bob.
It's only a 13. I don't think he knows anybody.
It doesn't appear to be terribly.
He guest started that hentai Sailor Moon thing we were talking about earlier.
It's called Angel Blade. Have some culture.
Yeah, no, this ogre's not up with the peerage. It's
He's not wearing anybody's heraldry.
Okay. Yeah, I saw those ceremonial robes and I got curious.
No, they're just demon cult robes with the nice symbol of Lamashtu upon them.
You're nobody special. I say to him as I whack him with my lucerne.
How very classist of you.
I don't know.
Both board.
I'm gonna do my once per day ability and give Eagly Talik a plus 20 to hit.
Okay.
I don't think I've used that today.
Eagle from around the corner.
Is it Eagly Talik or Talik Eagly?
Talik is its actual name, but I say Eagly because Peacekeeper was one of the best shows to come out last year.
You really want to drive home that this is Peacekeeper's bird.
Yeah, but I'm definitely not Peacekeeper. I'm an old halfling.
Peacemaker.
Yes, Peacemaker. Sorry.
He's a maker of peace.
Peacemaker.
Keeping is for other people.
No matter how many men, women, and children he has to murder.
I forget how far can my eagle fly. How far can you fly, eagle?
Bird length.
Can it fly like an eagle
80 feet.
to the sea?
So yeah, I'll do my best to get over here. I don't think there's going to be any way to flank it, but whatever. And bite. Yeah, that's a 19 on the die with that plus 23. I'm hitting.
That'd probably be a critical hit in 2nd edition Pathfinder.
Shut up. Instead, it's 2 damage.
All right, the first time that ever the ogre talks since the end of combat began. Ah, stupid bird!
At least it's not 2nd edition.
And then I'll move to right there.
Okay. It is the top of the round, which is you, Franks.
Yay, it's me.
Fidelis.
Moving into that doorway might free up a little bit more room and space, but it might make it more difficult for Wraith to get by if he wanted to go in there. So Fidelis resolves himself and says, "Go, I'll cover your pause for it."
No.
I don't get any, you don't get any.
Fidelis lashes out with his glaive and says, "Go, I will cover your escape," to Wraith, knowing that shooting from where you are would be problematic at best. That is a 12 on the die, plus 17 total.
17 is what you're looking for.
Nice. Thank goodness it's robes and not armor.
Well, there's armor under there. It's just
For 4 damage.
plus 4 damage. All right. It is Wraith's go. You are covered, I guess.
Is there like a mechanical way that I can do
It doesn't
that?
matter. I already promised you no attacks of opportunity until it goes again. So.
Aha.
I shoot it.
Oh, you're not moving. All right.
Really? I don't want to go down that hallway when I don't know what's down that hallway. Where something else could come up behind me.
Oh, come on. I wouldn't do that to you.
No, yeah.
But the game would.
Would I?
You want to aggro another enemy?
Yeah. Let's just go 20 to hit his touch AC.
All right. That'll hit it.
One shot.
I mean, we're doing this orc a favor. It's a 10-foot huge creature, and every hallway leading into and out of this room is 5 feet.
Yeah,
so
you can't leave. You can't get out of here.
It'll tell how long the poor thing's been stuck in here.
He has to suck it in.
Squeeze.
Sidewalk.
Yeah.
Crab walk down the halls.
We hate having to go to the bathroom.
6 points of damage.
Just bring a huge vase in there.
Oh.
6 points. All right. Plus 6. That's It's a good thing too, because that's all you really needed. The ogre collapses in a noisome heap, letting out a loud sort of a burp and a death rattle at the same time. You hear another voice echoing from down the hallway and around the corner there. Stop that noise! We're gonna have visitors soon! Today's a ceremony day, you moron!
Not for long.
Let's check it out.
Well, real quick, what's this ogre got on him? Is there anything worth taking?
He's got that one earring, I see.
Yeah.
Making up jewelry. That's nice. I like that.
Some big fake jewelry. Well, it's on the token.
Yeah.
While they're doing that, I will heal
That's what I
myself.
was looking at.
All right. So, in addition to his big fake jewelry, he's wearing.
His skin wasn't green until he bought all that big fake jewelry. And now it's just that fake gold rubbing off on his
He's a normal pink-skinned ogre and it's turned green.
Big fake jewelry. Get some today.
Anyway, the ogre has, let's see, what has he got on him? Does he have anything important on him? He has a set of hide armor under his robes. He's got a club, great club.
Large, I'm assuming.
Yes, all large. This is all large shit. All large, non-magical stuff. You see that there is one magical aura coming from his wrists. And there are a pair of basically manticles, not manticles, but like basically big steel bracers. They look like they would be, say, manticles, but they don't have a connecting chain between them.
I'll cast Detect Magic and Spellcraft on it
Oh, sure.
to determine what this is. 18.
18. You've seen these kinds of things before. They are things that specifically lower the cognitive and the cognitive ability and willpower of the wearer. They are objects designed to make people your thralls without actually having to do any without any actual domination. They're basically bracers you give to someone when you want them to convince them of something and you want it to be easy. They are essentially a cursed item.
Brainwashing bracers.
I just put bracers of dumbing down.
Yeah, they literally are. That's basically what they are. Brainwashing, dumbing down bracers. They make your will save lower, and they make you easier to intimidate.
Bracers of dumb plus what? Minus what?
Oh, let's see. It's like -2 to will saves, and then like -5 to opposed charisma checks.
Bracers of dumb -2. Got it. Well, we might be able to get a price for these, but I'm not sure if we would be the type to sell these. They are,
I can't imagine subjecting someone to that willingly.
yes, subjugation of will is vile.
You guys are gonna make great superheroes.
I'm gonna since I heard a voice in the next room, I'll drink my extract of shield.
Okay.
And let's head on around that way.
But we should take these bracers so that if there are any survivors, they can't use them on another poor soul.
Let's see.
Yeah, whatever. After I got yelled at for the past 3 weeks that we've been playing, what are you doing spending so much time searching for treasure? We got to hurry up and go.
No. You got shit for haggling while there was a baby fight happening. That's all I'm saying.
And I still cut off to y'all on time because y'all were walking to the place while I ran.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but you missed the important part. Baby fight. You
No,
could have
I
at least taken a video or something.
Actually, I got there because I was the one that found the baby in the cupboard.
And you gave it to somebody willing to hit it with a lucerne so you could haggle.
No, because I haggled before they did that. I was standing there fighting talking to the reporter trying to keep her off the case.
Sure.
But let's get
You
going.
could tell that Jeff doesn't listen to any of our other shows because we give shit to
don't.
everybody about something, and it's his turn
Why-
now, and he's like,
Why would the hell would
refusing
I
to
listen to y'all's
accept it.
shows?
See, Jeff's got the right attitude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take myself a potion of bull strength as we head into the room.
All right. You take your bull strength, you take your potions, you take everything. Who's first in line?
I can go first, or
I'm second because I don't have any trap finding abilities.
All right. So,
I can keep an eye
Fidelis,
out for traps.
you move into the room and you find a large, basically it's like a big, huge ceremonial area. You see a huge, crude statue of the mother of monsters, Lamashtu, at the far end, being lit by a couple of braziers. There's a couple of were-rats in armor at the far end of the room. Are you going in any further than that, or?
Yeah, natural 2029 to check for traps as we're going.
You see no traps.
And the crude drawing or the crude sculpture of Lamashtu is at the bottom.
It's the big red werewolf-looking thing I have in the map.
And we see 3 enemies.
You see 2 enemies from your current location there on the map.
Well, then let's go. We've got to stop whatever is happening in here before more lives get ruined. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Goodbye, ogre.
I can get to here, but as I'm coming around here, I assume that I would see another enemy.
Yes, you see a portlier were-rat sitting on a ceremonial kind of throne. Looks like it's mostly built out of flagstones and other scavenged rock from the sewers, and then given a lot of expensive silk and satin drapery over the top. It turns and looks at you and says, "What are you, new? I don't remember you."
Ah, yes. We are here under the auspices of inspection to determine whether or not your ceremony... stab. Actually, it'd be slash. And if I need to take a 5-foot step to reach it, I will.
You do, and you go ahead. You will have to take a 5-foot step to reach him.
Even with my reach weapon?
Yes, even with a reach weapon, he's still
Okay.
fucking.
He's in
I
the middle
wasn't
of 4 squares.
Yeah, I wasn't sure which square he was technically in, so that's which kind of theater.
Consider him
am I
in the
right
middle.
now?
Consider him in this square if you want.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So then, slashing with the glaive of my goddess Shaylin, grant me strength. She did not with a 12.
All right, you take a slash at the portly were-rat in the rich robes. He lets out a scream of terror and yells, "Kill them! Kill them!"
Come at us, you cannibal fox.
You cannibal fucks. That's the title of this whole campaign. They indeed do come at you, bro. So let's do another initiative, shall we? In reverse order this time. Wraith.
7.
Fidelis.
A 7.
So a 7. Offboard.
12.
And Ryan.
A 17.
17, 12.
It was the exact opposite order.
No. Well, kind of.
And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought we were still in initiative. That's why I went ahead and attacked. But whatever, this works.
All right, I'm going to do just a single initiative for everybody on the bad guy team, since there's going to be more than 3 of them.
Spoilers.
Sorry. Oh, that sucks for me. I'm gonna put him down as a 3 until 17. Ryan, your go. You hear a brief interaction around the corner there, or you're right behind him, aren't you?
Yeah.
You see him interact with the were-rat cult leader for a moment, then take a slash at him, scream, "Get him!" and then all hell breaks loose, starting with you.
Alrighty then. I walk around the corner, Lucerne brandished, and go ahead and I'm gonna say strike with the hammer part of it, and that was a natural 20.
Nice. And I like the image of you just walking around the corner like the bear golem from Inglourious Bastards.
Just grinning and swinging. You're going down.
All right. Cracked rib. Normal damage of 1d3 con damage, and target is fatigued.
Nice.
All right.
Is your weapon a ×3 or a ×2?
×3, I think.
×2.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it's ×2?
Because it's reach.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
So I double everything, right?
Yeah. No, this one says normal damage and
Okay.
1d3 con.
Okay, so just normal damage is going to be 18.
Yes.
And I rolled a 5 on the d6, so that's 3 con damage plus fatigue.
Oh, squish his brain.
Yeah, see, 18 plus minus how many con? Jesus Christ, 3. So that's -2 per hit die. Another 8 damage then. And fatigue. Jesus. All right. This guy's fucked from the rip. Okay.
The exterminators are here.
Yeah. Your go, Ulfborg.
I'm going to shit. I'm going to shit.
Right there on the floor to exert dominance.
I'm going to move to here and cast
Oh, my dookie.
a spell. I'm going to move into the room and cast. I think I'm going to cast Produce Flame. Can I throw it the round that I cast it?
Produce deuce.
Produce Deuce.
It gives filth fever. It's a Veneran spell. They're monkey people.
I know.
I think I can throw it the round that I show up.
I think you can.
Yeah. But it'd be at a -2 for the range increment. But I'm going to try and hit the one directly south from me with Produce Flame. It's a 17 on the die. So for a 17.
On the guard in front of you?
Yeah.
All right. 17 to hit?
Touch AC. Touch AC.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Okay.
Set that motherfucker on fire.
Oh, max damage. That's D6 plus 3. So 9 damage. 9 fire damage.
All right, 9 damage. Cool.
And then my bird will fly in and take its attack. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Okay. Cool.
He's still flat-footed, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. He is still flat-footed, so that would hit.
Oh, sweet.
Hell yeah.
Take this D4 damage, you fuck.
Cannibal fuck.
2 damage.
2 damage. All right, cool. Let's see. It's a good thing for your bird that he's flat-footed because these guys are wielding spears.
Shake and bake, and I help.
We're at the 7s, I think. Who's got the best 7 of the 2 7s?
I've just got a +3.
I got a +4, but I can defer to you if you want to get into the room.
Have fun.
All right. I
Go ahead.
will take a 5-foot step here to intercept any of the spear-wielding guards if they charge possible, and I'm going to swing at the cult leader again because cults are icky, especially cults that eat people. Ooh, 11.
11 doesn't hit.
Yeah, I figured not.
All right.
Your
Other 7.
enthusiasm made me think 11 was good for half a second.
11.
11?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
subverted your expectations.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Franks.
I'm gonna use
Last
another-
Jedi all over again.
I'm gonna use another extract called Energy Weapon, and then move right where Frakes was at. And then that's it.
Okie dokie. Oof.
Energy weapon sounds cool, though. What is that?
I can give my weapon for whatever my caster level is for 3 rounds, which is 3 rounds for me, a D6 energy type.
Very cool.
Wait, we're 3rd level,
Yeah.
and your caster level's 3.
Yes.
You only took 1 class, Jeff?
No. I've got a feat that get
Oh,
increases my
of
caster
course you
level.
do.
This is Jeff we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my
If
god.
there's a feat that boosts your abilities, he's got it or knows it.
Sorry. Okay, so yeah, that was Jeff's go. It is the monster's go. Let's go with the cult leader. Well, let's see. He is fatigued, so he can only take standard actions, right? Let's see. Yeah.
No, he can still
Oh yeah, he's just got penalties. That's right.
just penalties, yeah.
But he's sitting, which means he would have to get up.
He doesn't need to get up to cast a spell. Let's see.
He does have to get up to get down.
Let's see. So let's roll
Nope.
defensively. Ooh, a natural 20 on that defensive casting roll.
Does he get it?
Yeah.
No.
He points his fingers at you and says, "Kill your friend." Make a will save.
Will save. Ooh, which dice do I use? Because these have been all wonky and weird now. Is this a enchantment?
It is an enchantment, compulsion, mind affecting.
Okay, so that makes this a 24.
24. All right. You feel a sudden murderous urge come into your brain. However, you're able to clear the spell effect away with no residual problems.
Praise Shaylin.
Too bad. I really wanted you to hit some of the other characters.
I wouldn't have. You saw how I was rolling.
Oh, you'd roll good as soon as the tides turn.
That's true. As soon as I had to kill somebody else.
Oh, nat 20 on Jeff. Damn it.
Yeah. All right. The eagle gets an attack of opportunity, actually,
Oh, I'll take it.
as the were-rat scurries back far enough to use his spear on it.
I don't think a 11 is going to hit, though.
It does not. So the were-rat ducks out of the eagle's way and tries to skewer it. God, I can't. Why is that such a hard word to say when you've had 5 beers?
I believe you just answered your own question.
I've got a 21 to hit the bird.
My AC is 21.
Oh my God, I got the bird for once. How do you like that?
I don't like it at all.
I don't like it.
I don't like that one bit.
All right, so the bird takes 5 damage.
Oh, a fifth of his hit points.
Meanwhile, the other rat runs across the room to try and stab at you, Fidelis, since you're the nearest opponent that isn't a bird.
Quick question, though. Would it know that I am no longer mind controlled? Or that I passed my save?
It's just acting on the last order it got, which was kill them.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
And you, since you're the one that has done the most damage to them,
Zero
Oh, no.
damage.
That's right. That's
That's
Ryan.
me.
Since you're the nearest, I guess that.
Yeah. Since
I'm not moving the thing
since you're obviously incompetent and can't hit anything,
You're in the way.
yeah,
You're definitely in the way of the real combatants. I rolled a natural 20 to hit you.
of course you did.
Let's
This
see.
is me.
Oh no. Okay, so you get elbow pierced, which is double damage.
Oh, that weird elbow skin. No.
Double damage. The target drops whatever is being held. So let's do some double spear damage to you. Let's see. It's 12, 13, 14. 14 damage, and you drop what's being
Jesus.
held. As a spear point literally finds your fucking funny bone.
Why am I not laughing?
This hurts. It's not funny at all.
I keep rubbing my own elbow now, like in real life.
Yeah, thinking about getting a spear through it.
Like just the skin, like getting your elbow.
I want to get my elbow pierced.
Get that pierced? That'd be weird.
The back would it be the back or would it be the elbow pit?
Where the knuckle is.
The weenus.
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 Gotta watch out for the weenus.
You can get a Jacob's ladder down your arm.
Well,
Can't see me, but I'm shaking my head.
I hear it. The soft, subtle sounds of your hair swishing. Mahogany is not impressed.
Let's see.
Weenus.
I'm your weenus. I'm your fire. Your desire.
Oh.
You're gonna hear that every time that song comes on now.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm okay with that.
I'm your weenus.
Stop saying weenus. Jesus.
Well, say something, Terrence. Move the story along.
This is
What are you
that kind
doing?
of podcast. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Ryan, it's your go.
Started thinking about pierced weenuses and got all weird.
Everything got strange. Yes.
Alrighty then. That is a 17 to hit the cult leader.
17 will hit the cult leader.
Wunderbar. Only 11 damage this time. As I whack at it with the hammer side of the lucerne.
Whack at the rat.
Hit him stuck to the ground like a glue trap.
How much damage did you do?
11.
11. All right. So that guy took 11. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little math here.
That is.
He is like gushing like blood. He's got bruises all over him already.
And I say to him, "Don't worry, we'll make this quick."
He looks like he's on his last legs, but he's still up. Let's see. It's your go, Ulfborg.
Let's make this death painless with a hammer.
I didn't say painless. I said quick. It's been like 12 seconds. It's not gonna be that long.
Like a blunt scalpel.
I'm going to throw fire at the same one I hit last time, hopefully.
Right.
I'm a surgeon with this hammer.
I am not. A 4 to hit its touch AC.
All right. A 4 does not do it, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I did not think it would. Eagly's got a 5-foot flap over there and full attack it.
Flap.
That's what it's got to be called from now on, the 5-foot flap.
I just imagine like the way a bird moves when it's just trying to move a little bit of a way, but a little longer than a step. It does that little
That just sounds.
other.
That
Yeah.
sounds way dirtier than it is.
Oh, yeah, get this 5-foot flap on.
No.
The bite, 21.
21 will hit.
Take your 4 big damage.
Ooh, that is the big damage for him.
It is. Talon.
Go for its beady little red eyes.
16.
16 to hit.
Yeah.
It will hit.
Oh, then 2 more hits.
Damn.
Fucking Eagly is on it. Talik's on it.
Give me the combined totals.
So an additional 5 damage.
All right, plus 5. Your bird, in a stunning move, takes out this spear wielding guard.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen an eagle attack something? It's terrifying.
Yeah, Frank's
It can
has.
easily kill a guy. That was a peacock.
I just meant
Don't
like
you
I know
forget it.
you spend your free time just watching animal attacks and animal fucks videos.
Animal attacks, yes.
All right. It's your go, Fidelis.
All right. I have dropped my glaive because the crit told me to.
Oh, I was like, why?
Weenus.
So I will take a 5-foot step forward, seeing the blood gushing from the cult leader's body areas. I will attack the guard that is not dead as I quick draw my silver morning star or silver mace. Natural 1.
Oh God.
Okay. I gotta dig out a whole new fucking deck for that one today.
Or we could just
Hooray.
say I miss.
Nah.
Nah.
I trip. I trip over the glaive that I just dropped.
Nah.
Wait, this character also uses a glaive.
Yeah, it's weird. I guess I should just never use glaives
You
anymore.
shouldn't.
Well, it's my goddess's preferred weapon. So
You got off potentially lucky.
Oh.
Yeah, the critical failure here is wait, what? You are confused for 1 round, so let me find the confusion table for whenever your next turn comes.
That doesn't count this round. I
No.
don't get to roll on it this round to see if I still attack.
I've got the confused table.
Oh, okay, cool. So that was your go, and it's your go, Wraith.
Rapid shot on the priest.
All right.
That is a 24 and a 25 to hit.
You fan the hammer and blow him away, I'm sure. So what does it come down to damage-wise?
All right. So 11. 11, 16 points damage.
All right, you hear a puff and a bang, bang from his silenced gun, and you see the rat's head disintegrate in front of you in a gory shower.
Straight up hateful 8 shit right there.
Let's see. Now we're on to the bad guys go. As the blood splatters against the wall, another combatant explodes out of a nearby curtain. This time is something
Ta-da!
something you rarely see. You've seen plenty of dire rats and were rats, but this is a literal giant rat.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Who is not like that? Basically, it just squeezes its way out of the curtain, gnashing its teeth as it does, and like as its rump,
baby-sized pellets behind it, its wake.
yeah, as its rump pierces, finally shakes free of the doorway. It opens its horrible maw, and you can see the froth coming out of its mouth. This thing is enormous and terrifying, as rats often are in their smaller state. But getting through the door was its action because it had to squeeze. Meanwhile, the other guard, who is fighting, move down to Fidelis, right? There you go. Has to get it back so he can long spear you.
A somewhat confused Fidelis.
Yeah. He attempts to spear you. However, I think an 8 misses you pretty easily. So
Yes.
that's the bad guys go. And we're back to the top of the round with Ryan. Ryan, there's literally a giant rat in the room. Also, there's a were-rat with a spear.
Yes, well, Ryan's going to a 5-foot step up, winding up, and a swing, and a 19 on the die.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Do it.
say I think that's a threat. Nope. Oh well.
Lady Ryan has no fear of rats. In fact, I believe she's immune to fear.
Only 11 damage.
Only 11 damage. All right. You hear the rat let out a snarl and a squeal.
It's not like the old Tom and Jerry's where all you can see is her legs and she jumps up on the table.
Yeah.
No, the opposite of that.
Let's see.
You see all of her. Just the top half. Off board will move into the room, assess the situation, and throw his last fireball, produce flame at the giant rat.
All right.
Fuck yeah. 19 to hit touch.
That will do it.
Come on. Big dice on the D6. Big dice. Max damage. 9.
Max damage 9. All right. Let me do a little math there. 9. Okay.
And then I will whistle to Talik to get into a flanking position, provoking an attack of opportunity from the were-rat. And it's going to go beak that guy if he can.
All right. He's going to take his spear attack of opportunity. Rolling a natural 1. So, yeah.
Let's,
Drops his spear.
19 to hit.
19 will hit. That's the magic number.
Wait. He just drops his weapon, but I get a card. I guess that makes sense. I am a player character.
For 3 damage.
3 damage. Fidelis, roll on your confusion table. Let's see what you get. It's probably
Actually, any confused character who is attacked automatically attacks its attacker on the next turn as long as it's still confused when its turn comes.
Oh, hey.
So I'm gonna take a 5-foot step and attack Spearboy.
Somebody's been reading the rules.
Formerly Spearboy. That is cracked between a 12 and a 2. So re-roll. I don't think a 14 is gonna hit it though, is it?
14 will not. A 15 would have.
Okay, so let me get myself actually in. Yep, right there. Oh wait, we're flanking. I'm flanking with Eagly, so that's a 16.
All right, then you hit him.
Thank you, Eagly. Thank you, Talik. You are a man among birds. For 10 damage.
You're a bird among men, which is accurate. How much damage you do?
10.
10. All right, this guy's taking a little damage, hasn't he? Yeah. And let's see. We're on to Wraith. Wraith, your go.
Rapid fire on the big rat.
Big rat.
First attack. Rolled a 19, so 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So that'll be a D8 and a D6. 9 points of damage total.
Plus 9. All right, the rat's still up. And-
Second attack.
Whoa,
What
okay.
energy damage?
That was
type did you
acid.
choose?
I chose acid.
Nice. Gross.
16 to hit is touch AC.
Touch, yes.
D8.
Aren't guns the
D6.
best?
Yeah.
That's 10 more points of damage.
They made the combats go quicker, which I'm fine with. 10 more points of damage plus 10. All right, the rat's still up though. And it's the rat's go.
Two shots down.
The rat is right next to you, Ryan. So it steps up and begins gnawing and pawing at you. Let's see.
Does it still know to attack her after all those doses of acid that came on the bullets that it got shot with?
Maybe it's seeing tracers.
All right, Ryan, does 22 get you?
It does.
All right. The rat bites into you as hard as it can for that's quite a bit actually. 10 plus 6, 16. And I need a fortitude save. Never mind, you're immune to disease. I'm stupid.
Okie dokie then.
That was that guy's go. Leaving only behind left over is the spearman who is flanked. He moves out of flanking. Very putting his ass up against the Lamashtu statue, trying to take out somebody. He sees both you and the eagle are wounded, but he goes after the bigger target.
Remember, he dropped a spear.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't move away. He moves closer. He doesn't have to move at all now that I think about it. I get to bite and claw at you. Thanks for reminding me.
Yep. 5 beers deep. We got to keep you honest.
He claws at you, probably missing both times with a 14 and lower.
Correct.
But the bite might get you with 17.
Misses. It clangs off of my armor.
All right. So yes, he attempts to go at you, clawing, biting. However, you're able to just brush aside his attacks. We're at the top of the round. Ryan, you go.
All right. So Ryan is going to 5-foot step backwards and swift action lay on hands and get back 6 points. And then swing.
You got a boner?
I usually swing before I lay on hands, but that's just me.
This is a maybe 16.
16 to hit. Let me do my little math. Yes, that is the AC.
Fuck yeah. That is 19 points of damage.
Oof. All right. You bring your hammer down on the creatures. You hear a loud crack from its skull, and its head deforms horribly as its body splays out.
You literally brought the hammer down.
Lets out a gurgle of horrible red foam. And suddenly, let's see, we're at Ulfborg's turn.
Sorry it had to be this way, creature.
A 5-foot step up and hit Paladin Ron with a cure light wounds for 4 more hit points.
We out, Dankeschön.
And then I'm going to use my move action to give Talik a +2 on its first attack against the remaining Were-Rat guard. And it takes its bite attack. That's a 22.
Hits.
For 1 damage.
1 damage. All right.
Get it.
1 damage, still up.
And then the 2 claws miss.
Okay. Your go. Fidelis.
All right. Let's see if I can hit anything in this combat. Brandishing my silver heavy mace at this unarmed rat folk that eats people and worships a demon. That is not going to hit, I don't believe, with a 12.
It does not, unfortunately for you. We're at Wraith. Go Wraith. Only thing left alive is a were-rat fighting Fidelis and an eagle.
All right. Figure out its touch AC with a +4 from having cover from Fidelis.
All right, you're looking for basically a.
And I'm a rapid shot again. This is my last time with the extra energy.
You're looking for 15.
First shot is a 9 + 7, 16.
That'll hit.
And that is a D8 and a D6. And that's 12 points of damage.
All right. Over your shoulder, you hear the whine of a bullet, Fidelis, and you see the top of the were-rat's head blow backward as he flops down off to the side next to you.
And begins to melt from the acid.
It's true. Yeah. There's a sickening sort of a burning were-rat smell. You see the braziers next to the statue of Lamashtu flare up momentarily, and then sort of all go down to red embers as you see the statue itself. It looks like it creaks for a moment as if it's trying to move, and then it cracks as the profane magic maintaining this area is broken utterly.
I will create water on the embers to extinguish them completely.
Okay. Get these monsters out of the way. All right. But yeah, you guys see only you see two doors. You see three doors out of the room. One next to Eagly down there, which is like a wooden door.
Mm-hmm.
It's closed. There, if you see the curtain over there next to the throne, or the carpet over there next to the throne, leads to the door where the big were-rat squeezed out of.
I imagine any captors may be held behind here. Let's go.
And you can easily peek in there and see that it is probably the cult leader's room, because you see it has dresses, it has a lot of finery around, and it also has two chests within it.
For the record, I am healing myself with my wand.
Alrighty.
Hit me one time.
Yes, I will. As we reconnoiter.
I'm going to check for traps on both doors.
All right.
You get back 6 hit points, Ryan?
That's exactly what I needed. Thank you.
A 31
still.
For which door?
On the one that was by the curtain.
The one that's on the curtain isn't necessarily a door. Like I said, it is just a curtain. So but peeking around the area, you don't see the chamber itself is trapped in any way. It looks like it's just there to be sort of a pretty well appointed chamber. But though your discovery does let you find a secret portal that goes from the back room around to the main chamber. That I didn't get to use as an escape route because somebody fucking whammed me for literally 26 damage in the first round.
Sorry, that was a bit of the lady creeping it.
Well, then, seeing how that's laid out, I'm going to go. Grabbed the wrong one. Quickly go over here and look at this door.
All right.
Try to see if there's any traps on it, and open it.
All right. Roll for
a 17 plus 11, so that's a 28 for check for traps.
You see, this one is not elaborately trapped, but purposefully trapped. It looks like there's a poison needle trap, not necessarily on the side you're on, but on the other side, as if someone were to keep people from trying to enter the ceremonial chamber.
Disable it.
Yeah, you have no problem disabling it because the disabling portion is on your side. You're able to quickly find that and hit those latches hidden in a little alcove in the wall.
All right. Once you go through and check the other door. Yeah. Okay. So there's a downstairs going down or going up?
Up.
Oh. So do we want to check this level get all the stuff from this level before we head up?
Yeah, there's treasure chests and shit. Like,
I know.
All right.
The fact that you ran away from those to go look at another door, like, are you okay, Jeff?
Well, I was just checking because we were this close to I thought we were this close to the end. I was hoping that she might be in a jail cell in a little room right there.
I was thinking the same, but that's probably the Skyrim exit.
So, okay, yeah, we'll go check the bodies first, see if they got any keys, detect for magic.
You find some keys on the cultist leader. He is wearing a couple of magic items.
And this whole time, Fidelis has been giving his gratitude to the goddess Shaylin and the god Aristil for our safe combat.
All right.
Combat. Why did I say it weird?
Combat.
Combat. Let us handle our combat in a honorable manner.
All right. Let's see. The rat, it's the were-rat leader has a pair of slippers of spider climbing. I'll just go ahead and tell you those.
Dope.
And his robe is also magical. I didn't get to use it, unfortunately. It is a robe of needles.
Ooh. One of those magic device objects would never be purchased, but is always fun to find.
I was hoping you were going to say robe of fiery escape. That's one of my favorites.
That'd have been dope too. Cape of the Montebank.
Oh, that one's always fun.
Escape rope. That's the one that Noob has in the other game, right?
That's a shirt of immolation.
Oh, okay.
Cape of
Inside
Fire.
inside the were-rat leader's chambers, you find one of the chests has a large amount of gold and silver within it.
Always profitable to be the cult leader.
The other one, a slightly larger chest, has a bound and gagged, lady of negotiable affection that they had kidnapped earlier.
Negotiable affection.
Immediately, let's check her for do a heal check to see if she has been bitten or anything.
You give her a quick look over. Go ahead and roll.
I asked the other people that are wiser and better at healing.
I will look over this young lady
because I rolled a
I
natural
will
one.
assist you.
All right.
Is this an attractive lady of the night or more of a lot lizardy kind?
Well, she gets her share of business. I'll give you that.
Okay.
It'd be a lot lizard by today's standards, but back then, the standard of beauty was a lot lower. So
I'm just wondering if she would be an
She is
appropriate acolyte of Shaylin.
She is a
Goddess of
suitable
beauty.
sacrifice to the goddess of monsters, as she is unblemished and unbitten. According to your roll, you find that she is not.
Excellent.
Awesome. Please come out. Are you conscious? Can you breathe?
Okay, as soon as you untie her, she throws her arms around you, thanking you profusely. Oh, thank you. Oh, by the gods.
Do not thank me. Thank Shaylin and Aristil. They are the gods who led us this way.
She turns and looks at the rest of you. Like, thank you, Shaylin and Aristil. Which ones are you?
Shaylin is the goddess of beauty. Who?
She doesn't seem to be thinking terribly straight right now.
I imagine not. But I believe
We can evangelize and proselytize later.
Real quick, I make a suggestion. Since she's good, we had her a cure disease. Let's go back and take the prisoner that was about to transform tonight and make sure he's try to cure him before he actually does so.
All right.
Yes, I forgot that there was this pressing matter of saving the lives of 3 other people. I was just focused on this one for some reason.
No problem.
Dick.
Go ahead and make your roll for the cure disease for me. I think there's a roll involved, right?
Is that a heal ability?
No, it's it was a scroll, wasn't it, or a potion?
I believe it's a potion. So.
Oh, did we find one?
Yeah, in that same room.
Right, and we held on to it just in case.
Just in case.
But there is a treat disease in the heal skill.
Yeah, but
this isn't
we need
a disease. This
we
is a
need
curse.
something more quick.
Yeah.
treat a disease, you have to take some time to do. So
Yes.
Yeah, it was a potion to remove disease. It is let's see, D20 plus caster level check against the DC of disease. All right, so do you want me to roll, or do you want one of you guys to roll? The administrator of the potion to roll.
Well, I believe we would all have a +3.
The potion itself has a +5.
yeah.
Well, it's
Just-
for our
just-
benefit, so maybe Terrence should roll it.
All right.
What?
No.
Because no, he
Shut-
always
shut
rolls
up,
better.
Flex.
He always rolls terrible when it's against us, but good when it's for us, right?
No,
He just rolls bad all the time.
you roll badly all the time.
I only roll badly during combat, but I don't want to test that and roll this one. Jeff, do
Give
you
it
want to
to
lie
Jeff.
for us?
I only
No.
roll badly when it matters. That's where my luck is.
The old man will do it.
Yeah, you're a Healy type. You're a
All
nature guy.
You're looking for a DC 15. You got a +5. You literally
We're good.
have a 25% chance to make it. All right.
17 on the die before any modifiers.
Okay, 50% chance to make it. So yes, you're able to feed the potion to this guy. You see his were-ratty features begin to dissolve itself or rescind, and the rest of the people who have been bitten, they breathe a sigh of relief because they knew they were about to be savaged when he did change. But between you guys curing that guy, making him mobile again after about 20 minutes of rest, and picking those guys, rescuing the kidnapped prostitute, and you can basically get everyone up and moving in under an hour. The treasure in the were-rat's room comes to in the chest, excuse me.
Just also, I wanted to point out that Fidelis has taken his cloak off and wrapped it around the potential sacrifice to kind of alleviate some of her shock from this whole ordeal.
All right.
And I fed her a good berry.
Okay. And
Well, it's like she didn't want it, so I made like airplane noises. I was, open up the hatch.
all right. So does anybody want to keep this?
I got you.
Who's keeping much track of cash?
I'll give you a gold if you put this
I
in
got
your
it.
mouth.
All right. There are 1,300 silver pieces in the chest.
That's like
1,100
130 gold.
1,100 gold and 200 platinum pieces.
Holy shit.
There are also a number of correspondences tied up in twine, like letters,
We'll take those too.
at the bottom. All of them apparently basically notes of thanks and praise to the were-rat leader from various people around the city, but and you see a lot of like strange letterheads, and you occasionally see on some of the paper there are some family crests. So if anyone has knowledge of nobility,
Hey!
you might be able to identify some cultists in the city.
Ooh, that's a 18 on the die, or is that no? That's a
Fuck
16. So 21.
All right, yeah. Ryan begins looking through the papers, and you recognize several of the noble families' crests. And once you
How's
begin,
than Us Weekly.
the Nobleman Daily.
I'm gonna spend time copying down the crest and stuff and the names that we see, so that we can have another copy besides just the paperwork themselves.
All right. You also know from what the guy yelled at you guys before they get in the room that this is apparently a ceremony night.
Yeah, we should have some people coming down here, or either coming down or magically interacting with this ceremony.
Yeah, so Ryan's
we
going to
won't-
say, I know what this implicates, but I would like, just in case anybody else doesn't know. You want to explain this to the group? Right?
Well, I mean, all I know is right now the guy said, "Shut up." Actually, what time is it? Is it almost midnight?
It is almost midnight, and you know that there is a path that leads upward down toward a set of stairs. That the stairs, as you looked at them, were not part of the original sewer system. They look like they've been carved purposefully and fairly recently.
So, do we want to set up an ambush right outside the stairwell area for when some people come in?
I have some concerns. If we are found out to be murdering nobles, whether they be cultists or not, that's still a sticky wicket to be involved in. The death of noblemen in a city that we are not citizens of.
Or do we want to just leave here and kind of, as they come in and go, oh shit, everything's dead, let's get the hell out of here? I mean, that's our two choices.
Or we report directly to the guard captain and tell him of this exit and that there will be some peerage potentially visiting this locale.
Yeah, there's no way we can get there that fast. If the ceremony is at midnight and we're just almost at midnight, by the time we get back, well, I mean, he said hurry up. They're coming in, and midnight is usually the optimum time to have ceremonies for dark deities.
Go make a knowledge religion, sure.
All right, I'll do so. 20, dirty 20.
All right, you've heard that that the cults of Lamashtu like to do things in the darkest parts of the nighttime. That's when the most obscene abominations are born. So yeah, between the hours of midnight and say 2 are when the critical peak time for their worship services are.
So we may have time, but they won't be able to muster everybody. I'd like to catch them in the act, but just murdering nobles would be an issue. I don't have any more spells.
You can always do non-lethal damage to them and capture them. That's if, we're talking about, we don't know how powerful these nobles are either. I mean, there's the matter of their rank, their social standing, but then there's no telling what their actual capabilities are.
Right. So maybe it would be best just to report this to the guard captain and let him handle it from here with this evidence that we have found.
Right. And plus, I'll tell you what, there's a benefit to getting the hell out of here. They don't get to see our faces.
All right.
Ulfborg, you seem very engrossed in this conversation. What do you think?
I was not engrossed in this conversation.
I know. I could see the glaze over your eyes from here.
Sorry. What were the options?
Leave now, report this to the guard captain, and let him handle any of the nobles and other citizenry that are involved in this. Lay an ambush for them to come down and do non-lethal to capture them. Or that's it. Those are the two.
Well, I mean, we need to get these people out of here.
Well, and that was my other side I was going to go with. If we keep the people here, if something were to happen when we're trying to capture these guys, then there's a good chance that all these people we just saved don't get saved.
Or they may transform.
Here, somebody make a survival check for me.
I will do.
The chest split 4 ways is 500 gold each.
Dope. I may need to buy a new weapon. It's not a fucking glaive. I only got a 14.
What check?
Survival check.
Yeah, let me do that. I did way better. 29.
All right. You begin thinking about it for a moment, Ulfborg, and thinking about the way you traveled and how far you traveled and which directions you traveled. And you realize that stairwell probably leads upward toward the surface near the market district. You guys probably aren't that far from one of the watch houses.
Then let's go. Let's go to the watch house. Maybe we can, by luck, catch them if we get there fast.
And you said that this stairwell did not look like it was part of the original sewer system.
No, which means it's probably carved in such a way as that you do not have to do a lot of traveling to go up to the
All right.
surface.
Check for traps on the way.
All right. You begin moving your rescuees, and your rescuers upwards. Make your check for me.
I rolled a natural 1.
Okay. All right.
Sounds good to me.
You begin heading up the stairs. You get up about probably 2 street levels when you need to make a reflex save
All right.
for me.
That is a 19.
19. You hear a scrape of stone against stone, and the next thing you know, you instinctively jump ahead a few steps as a number of spikes basically stab out of either side of the wall. There was some sort of mechanical trap there to keep people who weren't in the know from coming down this path and living. However, once you've triggered it, it's pretty easy to spot.
Well, not only do I spot it, but now I disable it. I rolled a natural 20 to disable it, just in case someone accidentally steps on it.
Okay. After that close call, you can see that the spikes were indeed, in addition to being, spikes, were also poison.
Of course.
You go up another flight or so, and finally you find yourself coming out on the surface level in a back alley that is constructed in such a way as to be both a blind alley and have like access to an outhouse in the center of town. So basically there's like 2 outhouse doors. You guys are coming out of one, which has an out of order sign on it. And there's one next to it.
How can an outhouse be out?
Shitter's full, man. Shitter's full.
You would believe anything if it's on a sign, man.
Yeah, that's funny.
Once you see where you are in the city, however, as you come out from behind, but you know that you're less than 3 blocks from a watch house, and you're able to take your people you've rescued there. You make a perception check as you guys leave the alley.
Ooh, natural 20.
All right.
Or 21.
25.
All right. You guys move out.
19.
All right. You guys move out of the alley, and you see that this town, this street, the market district, which usually is never totally empty. There's always some sort of thing happening here, including the night market. Is a little busier than you'd expect. There's a lot more fancy coaches about. And you see a few hooded, cloaked figures in the nearby area as you're going toward the watch house.
Do I recognize anyone?
Hooded, cloaked figures.
I mean, I feel like a real tabloid fan would know.
Sure, go ahead.
What they
It's a hard one.
Oh, that's not going to get it.
Okay.
That's an 11.
Sure,
you
these cultists would have their noble houses emblazoned across their carriages too.
Maybe she just watches a lot of Masked Singer and picks up on clues that does not involve what their face looks like.
She's all like, body motion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sharon, was it Sharon Osbourne did that with Bret Michaels?
Really?
I have those little legs anywhere. That's Bret Michaels, and she was right.
Wow. That speaks like volumes to her personal horniness.
Yes, it does.
At any rate, you guys make it to the watch house. They are first confused by what's going on, and they send a runner to the main watch house. And
Flashed a badge, of course, immediately.
Once they see your honorary badges and your investigator badges, they take a little bit more notice of you, and the bitten prisoners the bitten rescuers are escorted back to a place where they can be treated. You guys are asked to wait until the night watch captain is woken up, and once he gets down there, you explain everything that goes on, and by the time that happens, all that is wrapped up. You guys find yourself in the streets of the market district about an hour later, as you see about 20 members of the watch lining up and filing down into the out of order outhouse, and basically coming up with about 11 people, hooded, cloaked, wearing robes that were apparently like waiting for the ceremonies to begin, or like heading down there toward them.
Why is this giant dead rat here? Must be part of the ceremony, I guess, honey.
A lot of them were, according to the officers, confused and trying to figure out what's going on. They found them arguing for the most part.
Got him!
With each other.
Real quick question. While we were watching the guards do this, looking around the marketplace, was there any other hooded individuals that didn't seem to be from the original crowds? They didn't realize something was wrong and did not go down.
You get the impression that there were probably some hangers-on here. You definitely heard some coaches speeding away in the dark, but no one you actually saw.
Are there any non-hooded figures who might be hiding in the open that I can see with a dice roll?
Actually, that's a good point.
Just that is a good point. If everybody else is coming out with hooded robes, looking for people, if anybody else is hooded in the neighborhood, obviously them getting rid of that. You seem a little too unhooded there, stranger. What's your business here?
It's like, you wear a hoodie, you're a criminal. You don't wear a hoodie, you're a criminal. What can we do?
Yeah, you guys are all over the place. Go ahead and roll, though. Roll your
24.
24. You see two figures standing next to an open stall selling food.
Eagly eyes, attack the eyes.
For the night crowd. One tall, one short.
Shit, what are they selling?
Falafel.
Falafel. Ryan wanders over.
Yeah.
Like fucking, what's his name? Monterey Jack.
Yeah.
Except
When they see you coming over, Ryan, you see the two hooded figures basically turn around immediately as to not face you.
I order a falafel.
All right, you were given
works.
The midnight falafel special.
Mm-hmm.
What are you frying this in?
I just start chatting, just inane chatter.
With the falafel vendor?
The vendor ain't the one. It was two people standing by the vendor, correct?
No. Yeah, I start chatting with the people that aren't they near there. I just start chatting with them about falafel. Isn't it great?
The short one goes, yeah, my favorite.
How do you like your falafel? I like mine with, I just start naming condiments.
I like mine with human flesh.
Got him.
The short one pipes up and says, no, I don't like it. Too complex,
Actually, does one have an elven kind of frame, and does a short one have a dwarven type of frame?
Yeah, actually, you do get that elfy, dwarfy impression.
Sort of like a former reporter that harassed us in our earlier situation with her photographer type sidekick.
On-site sketch artist.
Yeah.
Yes, you do quickly realize what's going on here. You guys have been scoped out by by your old quote unquote friend, Faith Vazarak, and her assistant.
Looking for a scoop? Shitter's full.
She pulls down her hood petulantly and says, you people again.
Shoot, I was just about to tell you the benefits of using sour cream in place of yogurt for a nice tzatziki sauce.
She says, I don't suppose you're going to tell me what happened down there.
No.
I just said shitter's full.
I don't know what that means. You're referencing things that happened, and unless you're going to tell me about them, I don't get it.
I mean,
The shitter's full.
do we really care if she goes down there and looks and sees that all the dead were rats and,
Well, if she can get past all the guards, I'm sure the guards are going to kind of keep that blocked off.
It's true.
It's like, I've been tracking the movements of several members of the local nobility, shady movements for about 3 months now, and you people have ruined my scoop.
Everyone deserves to make a living. How about I'll give you the story if you promise me to keep the names of the innocent out of your paper?
Well, do you know the names of the innocent?
Well, they were rescued by us today.
Did you get their names?
No.
Then they won't be in the paper. But tell me what happened.
Just promise me you won't mention any of these people who I don't know.
You might know them better than I do. I'm new to these parts.
Yeah.
He says, don't worry.
Descriptions.
I have no interest in implicating nobodies in a newspaper article about, well, whatever's going on.
Then I'll give her a scoop.
Keep everything in vague terms. Just keep everything in vague terms and let her put them together.
All right. You relay the story. You guys don't really have a lot of names anyway, other than Ryan knowing several of the noble houses involved, but not necessarily which members.
I can see the headlines now. Corrupt Commonwealth leaders, cannibal cultists.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. She listens to your story at first skeptically and then eagerly. She's like, "Where rat cultists? Lamashtu. Good Lord. This is more horrible than I imagined," she says with just a fucking gleeful grin on her face.
Yeah. Every few minutes I pause to get more falafel.
Right. She's like, the next one's on me, she says, in order to keep you talking.
Oh, all right. I'll have one with everything.
And I walk away.
All right.
And go back to the guardhouse.
All right. The guards come out. They have a lot of people in hoods and robes, cuffed and leading out of the corner. You see that Faith has nudged her sketch artist over there towards where the action is, so he can get a slightly better look, and he's basically like trying to figure out what's going on, like visually. And she's after you finish your story, and she says, "Well, that was pretty exciting. You might have made the paper." Oh, she says, she looks towards you and says, "Do you want your names in the paper?"
Absolutely not.
No, thank you.
Really? Okay. I seem to have misjudged you a bit then.
Because we have enough enemies than rather making more within the nobility.
This could be a possibility to divert their attention away from more innocent people and make yourself the target of their attacks.
She pauses at that and says, "I'm not afraid."
Although what Ulford says does make sense, to be the shield against the corrupt leaders for the common man would be the rightful thing to do.
Very well. I shall put you down as unnamed adventurers in the story, and I've got to go. We've got to get this on the presses. She whistles between her two fingers in a loud, piercing way.
Wait, we had Gutenberg in this world?
Yeah, like you guys get broadsheets. There's prints. It's printing presses.
Cool.
If not actual printing presses, they have magic that can actually duplicate that kind of stuff.
True. But she's mostly worried about her assistant getting something engraved as quickly as possible before morning. So they take their leave after she pays her bill, and you guys are left in the middle of the streets. The watch captain, after the night watch captain, approaches you and thanks you for all your hard work and help. It says you've definitely made the city safer, and you've definitely made my job a little harder. Oh, some of these people here are quite wealthy, but we'll see what we can do about getting them nice and punished.
Do we need to conduct a raid on their estates?
I'm going to go to my superiors, and we'll see what goes on from there. The Day Watch may be in contact with you once he sees my notes.
One more question for you. What happened to the uninjured rescuee?
I imagine they went back to their homes, though. No, that's right. I had them stay in the watch house for questioning.
I would like to speak with her, the uninjured one.
You being creepy again?
No.
Yep.
Oh. No.
He's got to go get his cloak back.
If the creepiness is coming through, that is absolutely just me as a player. I'm not intending for creepiness to come in. It's actual genuine concern.
My private ass. Oh, watching you.
Fidelis has spent this entire time focused on saving the life of this woman that we found out about, and he has some sort of genuine concern for her well-being.
And he thinks she needs to put out. No, I'm kidding.
No, not at all. Nothing to do.
That's why he's asking how she looked.
Okay, the reason I was asking about how she looked is directly related to the goddess of beauty that I worship, whether or not she would make an adequate acolyte for the ranks. I kind of want to recruit her into the church.
Oh.
After finding out whether or not her mental status has stabilized, or if she's vulnerable and susceptible to suggestion, like most religious organizations do.
All right, you find her.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. This has been a weird moment with Grace.
I just want to know whether or not I can prey upon this vulnerable woman to get her to join my church.
And what Grace does is like, here's some bracers for you. How would you like to join the Church of Shaylin?
click, they're a gift.
All right. You find her in a lot better mental state. She's a tough street person, and she's gotten to the point where, once you're past the stress of a situation and you're stuck doing all the post situation bullcrap, to that point where you're bored and just want to go to bed.
My dear, I mean nothing by this, but if you wish to, there's no judgment, is what I want to start off with. But if you do want to change your life, you can go to the temple, drop my name, and I'm sure they can find a place for you, so you don't have to make your living on the streets this way.
You don't have to put on the red light.
Roxanne!
She'll think about it. And
do you have any autistic talents?
How little are you?
Why, yes, she does.
Well, there's this one trick I do with ping pong balls.
I think we can find a use for that in our plan.
Anyway, so yes, later on.
I'm not trying to demonize the sex workers, okay? I'm trying to upward mobility them.
No, you're just trying to go, hey, they're artistic work. It is artistic work.
Yeah.
It is labor. He's just supporting the worker class.
I just pictured that South Park episode with the ping pong balls and with the camera turned around. She was literally just using a paddle with her legs.
They stole that gag from Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, but in the movie, the lady does not using a paddle.
I mean, dance is art.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, my brain was thinking of other ways to make sex work into art, and I was like, what did Jeff mean by that? And then it just kind of fell out. Well, I guess dance is art.
Like Frank's is the art decider today. So
I mean, I've seen
It's called hentai and it's art.
I've seen how I have sex, and I've seen how they have sex, and one's definitely more pleasing to look at than the other.
One is a performing
Brag
art,
about it.
the other one's not.
Yeah.
This is our art piece called 5 Gold.
they are making art. I am making recreation. Okay, so after all that,
so sweaty.
because it's hot in here. Oh, after all that,
Do we want to take a moment?
yeah, I'm just trying to move on.
I know, but we'll be recording for like 2 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we should probably take a moment.
Are we going to come back to
Yeah,
another episode?
Yeah. No, this is the end of all of them. I hope you guys like the conclusion of Raiders of the Lark. We'll never see you again.
It ended on something weird, like they always.
Raiders of the Lark, good guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Palmer to Trace.com. All right, thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening.